Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Josh Giddens from Czech Games Edition looking at That's a Question.
There it is. You found it.
Yes. That's a Question by Vlada Svato, which we've seen before in sort of rough
little bit,
form.
yeah.
And you've got the finished version now with authentic squirrels.
Real squirrel meeples.
That's right.
Real acorns / hazelnuts.
That's right.
Actual cards that have clouds on them.
A board that exists instead of being
Yes.
imaginary.
When I was just moving the squirrels up the bat. That was awesome.
That's right. Yeah.
So we released at Gen Con
Yep.
on Thursday. It's been received very well. Everybody's very excited to play, having a great time. It'll be in stores September.
Everyone? You sure?
I polled every person, and they
Okay.
all said, I'm excited, I'm having a great time.
That's right.
Unanimous.
And then they were allowed to leave the room.
After they purchased it.
That's
So it'll be available at retail if you're not here at Gen Con September 15th, so you'll see it then.
okay.
I'll give you a brief overview. Basically what it is, it's a social question crafting game. So on your turn, you will ask another player a question.
Okay.
So we'll go through an example right now, just so people can see at home how we play. So on my turn, I'm gonna go first. I get to choose one of these 3 questions. I also have a hand of 5 of these cards that have colors that match these sides. So if I were to ask which of these would you choose, I would pick 2 of the blue water to add.
Okay.
If I would, I
Here,
don't
we
know
can
if we're
go to
going
the
top
overhead
down or
shot
okay,
here.
overhead. If I were to do green, which would you miss more if it ceased to exist, I would use some of the green grass sides.
That's right.
The third one is, whom do you consider worse?
What?
Someone who,
Oh,
and then I
man.
put the dirt on there, and then you have to pick between those 2.
Okay.
So we'll do an example of a question right now live.
Yes.
To ask somebody a question, they have to have an acorn or hazelnut, whatever side it's on. You take it from them, that means you're asking them a question. So I'm gonna ask you a question, Eric.
Okay.
Which would you miss more if it ceased to exist? Oh yeah, we're gonna go that way.
Yeah.
Science fiction or the entire fantasy genre?
Oh, okay. That is the classic divide there.
Right. So you are going to choose with your tiles,
That's
A
right.
or B.
Yes.
As the person that asked the question, I do not submit an answer. The other players will put in answers.
That's right. The thoughtfully well-chosen
Answers.
Yes.
Once everybody's done that, we're going to flip and reveal. So
Oh, nice
some
split
people
there.
got it right, some people did not. Everybody that got it right is going to get 1 point.
Okay.
You answered the question, so of course you got it correct. So you'll get 1 point.
I know me.
Good job. Teal, they got it right, so they're going to get 1 point.
Dark blue.
Dark blue got it right, they're going to get 1 point. Yellow and green were incorrect. The way that I score points as the question asker is for everyone that got it incorrect, I receive 1 point. I fooled 2 people, I get 2 points, I'm in the lead.
That's right.
I would draw new cards to have 5 in my hand. These will go away. Then it becomes your turn, and you can ask anybody that has an acorn.
Okay.
We play a number of rounds. The number of players determines how many cards go into the draw pile. So you don't use the whole deck in one game, so you're going to get a lot of variability that way. And also,
You're not even going to use 2/3 of the question.
Right.
Or half questions.
and because you get to craft the questions, you can tailor them for players. So just because I have fantasy and sci-fi this time, I may not have those cards next time. I may not be able to ask you a question. I might have to ask Ace a question, or I might have to ask Lincoln a question, and I can mix and match those answers and craft them to the people that I'm asking to try to score the most points.
Okay. We can go through the cards and see who wins there.
Yeah, whoever's highest up the mountain is going to win the game. There are also these 2 bonus tokens, and we'll talk about those. Whenever you submit an answer, if you're really sure that you're going to match, you have a ×3 token. If you're correct, you'll get 3 points instead of 1.
Right.
Then your token will go away, and when your squirrel gets to the pond, you can take 1 back. And then later, when your squirrel gets to the little green grassy glade, you can take 1 back.
There you go.
The second type of token is a confusion token. You will score bonus points for everyone else that got an incorrect answer.
Okay. Interesting.
So you're like, well, I'm not sure about mine, so I think other people are going to be confused. You can play that in face down with your thing. When you turn it over, if you are wrong, you get 0. If 2 other people are wrong, you get +2.
Okay.
If you're correct, you get 1 as normal. The other 2 people are wrong, you get +2.
All right. They know me, but no one else does.
Right.
Okay. There. Interesting.
Yeah, and it's $20. It's the same price as Codenames, so it fits right into that social family game.
Okay.
We like it with people that you do know because you can make those questions, and with people that you don't know, it's a cool chance to like ask questions and get to know people.
That's right. Find out things they might not have wanted you to know. You could try that.
There you go.
All right. That's a question. Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.